Hello, it's Joseph Stranger. Welcome back to Railway, and today we're going to be looking at a Hornby Hush Hush. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get this review started then. Well then, guys. So as I was saying, I do apologise that I haven't been, you know, putting any videos out. I actually did forget on Friday, and then I forgot Sunday, but it was just because I was that excited to get this model what's in here. And it's just that I've been really looking forward to getting a Hush Hush, and I'll be honest with you, like, I never thought that I would actually get one, despite one for, well, I wouldn't say a reasonable price really, but still, obviously as you can see, you can't really see anything at the minute because I actually wanted to unbox it from like the parceling. I haven't the model open, by the way. That's the reason why it's got masking tape over it instead of regular post tape. So right, so we can take this off. It was, yeah, fair enough, that might have been like a quick gag like, but right, so again, I have had this model out, so it might not look presentable, but you see, that's the packaging, and I've seen numerous of reviews on YouTube of this. Sam's Trains was one, who else was it? I think it was that model railway guy who had the problem with his, and some others. And the ones from Hornby actually come like in this massive box with just the locomotive and another cardboard box. They didn't want any like cushion or anything like that. But as you can see with this one, it's been cushioned with 2 blocks and some bubble wrap. Obviously I got this from eBay, but I have a feeling that the seller was from Derails or works with Derails or something like that. I'll show you what I mean by that later on. But as you can see, guys, it's just a beautiful model. I mean, obviously these I might actually keep like for like locomotive cradles. I might try and make something out of those. Now I know that a bubble wrap might look a bit, you know, worse for wearing, but that's because, like I've just been saying, I have had this model open. But I just thought, you know, since everybody else has showed the packaging off from, I think it's Derails, I thought I would as well, to like, you know, give them like, you know, a bit of a shout out basically. And as you can see, here it is. And the design of the box is beautiful. I mean, I took this to my trade club last night, and the amount of people what was just like awe was unreal, because most people from the trade club just knows me for taking my Thomas stuff, Batman Thomas stuff, but I've never took anything like this, and it scares me. Now the RIP for this is a bit steep. Me and my girlfriend are going halves on it, basically. So I'm paying her 120 quid, which I've already paid half of it, but I need to pay another 30 back to her. And altogether it was 240 quid for this model. Now, if this was up to Hornby standards, like the new 9F, which I am considering getting, then I would understand, but it's not. I've seen like a lot of reviews that people are really impressed with like some of the details and whatnot. But anyway, as you can see at the end of the box, it's I'll read it out for you, LNER promotional, or whatever you call it, Class W1 Hush Hush, and it's class as an 8P, and then there's like a drawing of the locomotive. So let me start waffling on, so not waffling, what the hell, and get this model open then. Right, so it should be in here. So the first thing what I'm going to show you is this, and this is what makes me think it's from Derails, is because if you look at that, it says Derails on there, and it's just basically to tell me this item was tested before dispatched to ensure your satisfaction, tested by someone called Ollie. So So whoever Ollie is, thank you for testing this model and thank you for sending it out to me so quickly, because the service from that seller, I can't think what the seller name were, it was brilliant. He messaged me saying that it was dispatched and everything like that, which I think most eBay sellers should do. And that's because I put in one last night. Right then, so it just dropped out. So the first thing we're going to look at, and it's the instructions manual. And as you can see, it's just the basic, you know, lubrication and stuff like that. And as you can see, look. And then at the back, it tells you how to fit your brake rigging or whatever you call it. So that will come in handy when I transfer this model over to DCC, because I'm considering doing that, guys. Right then, so still very covered, I see. Got a tight fit. Right then, so the first thing we're going to look at is the detail bag. And as you can see, you get some sort of wheels in there. You get some vacuum pipes and the front coupling, which I'm wanting to fit this model at some point in the near future, guys. So if you see this hush again, it will probably have a front coupling. It will probably have the vacuum pipes fitted and everything else fitted to it. So stick around for that. Right then, so time to get the model out. And as you can see, it's protected by this bit of plastic, I think it is. I won't go into too much detail with that. Right, so let me just pop it on my lap a minute. Oops. Right then, and as you can see, here we are. And as, like I said before, and I'll say it again, this is a model I thought I would never have had hold of, to be honest with you. I mean, it's very heavy, to say the least. I mean, yeah, it's a big locomotive, but it is heavy. But like I was just saying, me and my girlfriend have gone half on this model. You know, because for 240 quid, it's a really beautiful model, but like I've just been sort of saying, for 240 quid, I don't think that's right. Right then, so what I'm going to do is I might bob this on the layout and then just point it towards the hush while I just read out the history about it. So, do you know Donald still on there, so you can shift out the way. You can go in the ditch. Right, so again, I'm just putting my coach back on the track. There we go. Right then, so I'll just leave you on the hush for a minute. And I'll just pull up the history. I'm open my iPad's charged, there it is. Google. But yeah, guys, as you can see, you can understand why I've gone for this colour, because it's just a really nice colour to have. One minute, guys. Because my iPad was dead and I've had to charge it, and it's just, you know. Ah, there we go. Right, so let's see what that comes up with. There we are. Right, so I've got the history up here, look, as you can sort of see. But also I'm going to read it out to you. So the project's main aim was to design an engine which was more effective on coal than Grizzly's A1 currently in service. After considering various methods, Grizzly decided on using a high-pressure water boiler to produce steam for the locomotive. So basically, that's the reason why it looks. You guys might think I might be funny when I say this. That's the reason why the body looks like a whale. Because of what I just said, it was Grizzly's idea to, I think, save steam or something like that, it's just said. I'm just trying to see if I can find out what year it was built. Oh, wiki. Right, here we are. So it was built in 1936, this one was. So that's quite a while. And it was built at Doncaster Works, which obviously you expect. The builder was Dalton Works, and obviously you know that the power steam. So that was quite interesting actually. I didn't even know much about that, to be honest with you, until I just read some of that. Right, just put that away. And then what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to take this model up onto the detail table, and I'm going to show you some of its details. Do you know something, guys? I might actually start doing this more often with my other locomotives. If that's something you want me to do, rather than me, holding it in front of you like that while I'm reading the history. If you like it like this while I'm like that, I'm like talking, I can do that if you want me to, if that makes it easier for you lot. But yeah, this is a beautiful model. I'm not going to deny that. So now what we're going to do, guys, like I've just been saying, I'm going to take you up onto the detail table, and then we're going to show you some of its details, because some of the details is phenomenal. So I'll see you up on the layout then, detail table then, guys. Right then, guys, so as you can see, the hush is up on the detail table now. You're probably wondering why Rebecca and Nia is in the background. Well, obviously you won't see Nia just yet, but it's because I had a little accident the other day and they fell off my shelf, and yeah. So first thing we're going to look at is the front of this locomotive. My fucking tripod does it for me. Right, there we go. And as you can see, the front of the locomotive looks beautiful, but what I've seen a lot of people complain about basically is this bit here. And I thought to myself that bit was going to be like flimsy as anything. But it's not, surprisingly. If you handle it in the wrong way, then yeah, it would snap. But if you handle it with care and you don't constantly grab it by that bit, which I never have done, and I don't recommend people doing that either, then it would last you a long time. I mean, plus another thing what's confusing with Hornby is the fact that if you look carefully at this coupling hook, if I just zoom in again, there we are, this bit here, why is it only like a hook and not got like a 3-link coupling on it? I mean, I know that I think it was Sam's Trains who brought that up before. Shout out to Sam for pointing that out. But why hasn't Hornby took the opportunity to actually fix that? It would have made more sense. And obviously with this model, you have got sprung buffers on all of the ends. You have got lamps, but unfortunately the lamps do not work. Which again, Hornby, right? You just cutting costs at this point, in my opinion, because you could have easily made those lamps working. And I don't mean to criticise the model, but I'm just being honest, like everybody else has basically. You could say, for instance, if people wanted to fit these lights with LEDs for DCC and whatnot, I think that would have honestly thrived. if you know what I'm saying though. Right, so another thing what I've seen a lot of people complain about when my tripod sits in the right place is the front bit here, which obviously as you can see, a lot of people have said that that bit was warped. If people don't know what warped means, it's basically saying that something's not straight. But as you can see, mine is. And that's not me just like putting like extra pressure on it. Yeah, mine's actually quite straight. And to say that, you know, I think it's only the grey one what's had the problem with that. I have not seen any reviews on this green one, well, the LNAR green, until obviously after I've seen a few people like do short videos of it and stuff like that. But I think people need to do more of a video, some videos on this particular green one, because I can tell you now, the green one, not that I know anything about the grey one, but this green one is way better. It looks more presentable in colour. It runs a lot better, because I've seen a lot of other videos about that as well, and stuff like that. Right then, so as we continue down the model, and as you can see the wheels are beautiful as well. My mate Craig did actually say to me, check your linking rod switch and these bits here. I checked everything before I ran it, and I moved the wheels about to make sure that they were like, you know, able to move and everything like that. And to say that, you know, people just bat an eye at the rods straight away is just, I just don't get it, in my opinion. Right, so then we're going to continue down the model. Right then. So, and another thing I forgot to point out, as you can see, there's either the whistles or safety valves, I think. One of them. Right then, so another thing we're going to look at with this model, and it's this bit now. So, as you can see, it's been pretty nice in the 10,000, which I do really like. I really like the underframe as well, if I can, like it's got like a red trim around it. And I do really like that. Right then, so another thing we're going to look at, and that's the cab detail. And I can honestly say, right, there's more cab detail in this one, than there is in the grey one, I think. But as you can see, yet again, Hornby has cut costs by not having a firebox glow. But then again, what else can you do? Right. So, another thing what I've noticed with this model is if you look at this bit here, you can actually move them, look. So, if you want them closed like that, you can actually have them closed, because that one was just open. Right then, so we're going to move on to the tender now then. And as you can see, the tender is a really nice looking tender. I'm not just saying that because LNER is my favourite class, which it is, I'm not going to lie. But as you can see, look, the handrails have been done really nicely, as the front has as well, the lining. And yet again, you've got that really nice, like black and red underneath, which I really do like the look of. And as we continue down the model, obviously you've got your core load, which I think is removable if I'm correct. But as we continue down the model to the back, there's the corridor connection, there's like a porthole, or whatever you call it. Some more sprung buffers, as you can see. And obviously you've got a coupling hook as well. So yeah, I mean, I do love this model, I'm not going to lie, and it is a model I have been after for quite some time now. So what I'm going to do now is, while you're rolling on camera, I'm going to pull my weighing scales out, and everything again. And we're going to see how much the not 9F, the Hush Hush weighs. So, Get it? You know what? So it's the weighing scales aren't working, guys, so I'll have to wait again when my weighing scales aren't messing about. But yeah, like I said, we'll get up, what we'll do now is then we'll get up on solo layout and then we'll have a running session and yeah, and we'll have a running session, then we'll just have a few changes running around with her. Talk to you in a bit then, guys. Right then, guys, so as you can see, the Hush Rush is now on the layout. And we're just going to test slow speeds, which I have ridden this locomotive in numerous times, and she just runs beautifully, like I've just been saying. Honestly, God, though, you don't know how long I've been, like, you know, trying to set everything up. So as you can see, I'm just here to speed up now. And as you can see, the slow speeds is a, like, mixed batch for me. Like, that's only on, what, 20%, and I don't think she can go any slower than that, can she? Is she going? No, you see how you get there is the motor buzzes, so ease up a little bit more. Yeah, 20 is the best for slow speeds for this. And I don't know if I mentioned, guys, about these wheels here. They don't actually touch the track. If I show you close up while it's doing slow speed. In fact, can I go any lower? Next thing again. Right, yeah, I can. Right, so let me just try there. And let me just show you what I mean, if I can. Right, there we go. As you can see, look, these wheels here, they're not touching the track. So, say for instance, like if the Hush Rushers goes, as you can see, they don't touch the track. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a nice shot actually. But I have seen a video on YouTube, I can't remember who it were, but he actually fixed that issue and actually got the wheels turning. Now, will I do that tonight? I don't know yet, but we'll just have to wait and see. But the slow speeds is a mixed batch for me, to be honest with you, because yeah, it could go with like a nice slow speed at the like 20%. But oh, that's just reminded me, guys. This Hush Rush has actually got like a flywheel in it as well, so when you cut it on power, it glides to a halt. So then, I guess there's nothing else really much to talk about now, other than get this train up and running and just have like a little running session for a bit. So I'm going to show you what she's pulling, and as you can see, she's going to be pulling some teaks, the LER teaks, which Scotsman has kindly lent to her. So we'll just reverse her back. Oh, they ain't couple because it's on the curve, I think. It's also just... Actually, no, in fact, that wasn't really fair because... Right, let's see if it can do it now on a straight. Right, there we go. Right, let's see if we can couple up to the coaches correctly then. And as you heard that, like, you know, that click. I mean, do you know another thing what I love, what nobody's really talked about though, guys, is you see these little corridor bits, they actually meet up near enough. So like if the locomotive stops and like say for instance if I push it, look, you can actually see them getting close to each other. I really do like that feature on this. So we're gonna get the Hush Rush coming in. So right then, so the other two locomotives we've got running, and that's Flying Scotsman, and she's just got some intercity coaches at the back. So we'll get, not yet. So we'll get Scotsman up and running, where she is. Scotsman lately has been kind of acting funny though, guys, I'll be honest with you, because only the other day I was serviced there. Oops, what's happened? Right, so this has happened with the hush hush, guys. I don't know if that was because the Scotsman coaches or what again. Right, I'm just going to take one of these city coaches off in a minute. Sorry about this, guys. Chuck it down there. Well, not like that. Let's see if let's get a couple of Scotsmen, which it has. Right, I'm just going to go see what's up with the hush hush, guys. Oops. I'll get Scotsman up and running. Where she wants to go. To be honest, right, guys, I might just have hush hush and Mars running today. Right, what happened? Right then, guys, I'll just be back in a minute. Right then, guys, so I'm back again. I've tried everything. The seats kept derailing on the point work up there. It was just a nightmare, so I just swapped the teaks out and I swapped them for those red coaches for the hush hush. My lads still needs to come back. Oh, long locomotive. Why does that always have to happen when I'm going to use something? Seriously. Honest to God, right, guys, every time I put the camera on, this happens. Oh, that's what the issue were. Right, my life is finally. Right, let's start over again. Right then, guys, so as you can see, the hush hush is pulling those red coaches, so let's get the hush hush up and running. Let's put it out. That's me. And as you can see, I've got the LMF Black 5 back, as I was saying. What I'll say, I don't know if I did say that actually. For some reason that stopped. Shocker. Well, hush hush and finally made it round a full lap of the coaches. And last but not least, it's the Mallard. And I hope you in some way enjoy the run session, guys. I just want to slow Mallard down a little bit, especially it's quite a fast one. Right then, I'm going to see what's up with the Black 5. Yeah, guys, I think it's just going to be these two today because, as you can see, the Black 5 has had a bit of a crash, so I don't think the Black 5 will be running today. I do apologise for that. I will have to go around and see what actually caused that. But as you can see, these two are going around perfectly now. So there goes the hard. Here comes the hush hush. But yeah, guys, that's just reminded me actually. If you guys want me to get the try and get the like A4 like hush hush, the rebuilt one I think it's called. So let me know down in the comments below and I will try and get that. It might not be this year though. I'll just point that out now, it might not be this year that I will get that one, but if you guys want it then I can do that. Oh, my lad stopped again. Is that paying attention to this guy? Right? Oh shit, I didn't realise that. Oh well, let's just give the hunters one more off on its own before I go and rescue my lad. Right then, so I'm just gonna go help my lad out, wherever she is. Oh, she's on the corner. Did you vote? No? Good. Right then guys, so let's go to the hush hush then. Detail, I would say the detail on mine anyway is definitely, I would say a 5 out of 5 because there's a lot of detail on it. No parts are broken off and it's just a beautiful looking model. Performance, I would definitely give that a 5 out of 5 because the performance with the motor and whatnot is brilliant. In fact, let me just try slow speeds again, see if they've improved at all. No, it seems to be about the same, but it seems to be a bit slower though, actually. No, I would say slow speeds, like I said, I'm sticking to my word. I'm going to go half and half on it. And I'm going to say slow speeds, I would say a 4 in my eyes. A 4 out of 5 for slow speeds. Right, so done detail, quality. The quality on mine, again, is 5 out of 5 because I've not had one part drop off mine or none of the parts or warts like on the grey version or anything like that on mine, which is amazing in my eyes, guys. Value for money. Right, so value for money is where it kind of slides down for me. Like I said on the detail table, if they give us working lights, a flickering firebox and, you know, stuff like that, then I would understand the £240 mark. I mean, at the end of the day, like, the only reason why the weight is the way it is, and that's because of the die-cast chassis. I think it's the chassis or something like that. And that's the only reason why it's got its weight. But, you know, it is what it is, and like I said, it is a lovely model still to, you know, run. But that price tag, you should be expected to pay like more than 150, 170 if it's latest for this model. You know, you shouldn't have to be forking out 250 or quid or whatever. Like I said to you at the start, guys, I just literally thought I would never have this model as part of a collection, and here I am talking about it now. Oh my god, I'm just taking a drink. I mean, if Hornby actually updates theirs a bit more in the near future, then yeah, I would understand the price tag, but until then, they've got a while to go yet. But it don't take away the fact that it is one beautiful model though. I'm really happy with this one, and do I recommend it to anyone? Absolutely. If you're a massive LNER fan like I am, I could highly recommend it, whether you go for the grey version, this version, or whatever. I can highly recommend it to you. So anyway, we're going to continue with the running session then. So there goes the hush, it's nice and smooth. I think, yeah. So we keep catching up there with that perch. And as you can see, look, it's quiet as well. If I just turn my light off a minute, the motor is just quiet and silent. Look how beautiful it looks as it goes past the coaches. Oh, guys, I love that shot, honest to God. I'm going to try and get it again, if my lad doesn't ruin it. Of course she is. Of course, yeah, my lad. Well, then again, you can't block her anyway, so. We'll give them both one more lap, because obviously, you know. So after this, we'll give them that one more lap. But like I said, look at how beautiful the hush hush looks there. Like I said, I do apologise that I didn't get Scott from coming in. It was working fine the other night, and all of a sudden today, it's just like, no, I don't want to work. I thought, my lad, you can stop there. And here comes the hush hush, a really beautiful model. And as you can see, let me just pull up a little bit more. There we go. So she's not in the sunlight as much. There we go. Right there, guys. So I'm going to flip the camera back round and tell you what's coming out next. Then I'll talk to you in a bit then, guys. Right then, guys. Thank you for watching this video today. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. I do apologise that again it wasn't that pioneer-type video, but it's just that obviously other locomotives like kind of overpower that one, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, this just ticks all boxes in my opinion. Like I said, do I recommend this model to anyone? Absolutely. Like I said, if you can look past the faults with it, aka the fault. No, I'm not going to bother on that. Bob's not on my details there then, guys. Yeah, it's a beautiful model, and I thank you to Derails for, you know, no, I'm not going to tell that off yet, for giving me this opportunity to have one. Well, obviously, between me and my girlfriend, we've had to pay for it, obviously, but I do really love this model, and well, that's probably one of the reasons why I wore this green t-shirt to match the colour of my hush hush. But like I said, do I recommend this model to anyone? Absolutely. I will put some links down below so you can go and order your own if you've got the money. But weirdly, I looked on Derail's website and they're selling that one for just under 200 quid. So, you know, that's why we've got retailers. I don't know if people can do this, but if Hornby continuously raise the prices up, they should do like, you know, pay bit by bit or something like that. So people are having to pay all the money in at once. I mean, I don't know if that's what PayPal's for, but still, they should do something like that to say that half of the models nowadays are costing like 300 odd quid near enough, or 200 odd quid. But like I said, guys, thank you for watching this video today. Please subscribe to my channel. I do apologise that this video has been kind of long, but because of all the derailments and everything else what I've had to sort out, that's the reason why it's took as long as it has, because nothing really worked my way today, to be honest with you. What's coming out Friday, I think. I don't know yet. Just leave it with me. But I'm nearly on 225 subscribers, by the way, guys. And I did say that I would either do... I really want to do a Q&A for you lot to, like, you know, ask me questions. I would really love to do that. So if you've got any questions, and if I reach 325 subscribers, then I will do that. But I haven't really got much else to say other than thank you for watching this video today. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. Please comment down below what you thought of this hush hush. I'm not picking it up because it's too fragile. And I guess I'll see you next time with another video. And then I'll see you later everyone. Bye.